In 1890 a baby was born to a humble family down in Melbourne. In the Dandenong Ranges they forged a tough life, and this child, well, he was born to fight. They named him James Cowey, Jim he was known, and to faraway places he'd go from his home to fight for his country and freedom's plight. But in New Guinea's jungle his fate came to light. In World War II he volunteered again to advise and to train and to teach militiamen. These very young men were more than impressed by Jim the old Choco and MC on his chest. At age 52 it was not Jim's first war. In the Great War he'd seen it and faced it before. Thrice wounded his body had borne the brunt at Gallipoli and on the Western Front. He was at the landing that first Anzac day. Then in France a military cross came his way. At war's end he went home, had a family and farmed. But his war had him troubled, his mind had been harmed. Pearl Harbor, then the 39th boarded a ship bound for New Guinea, then to protect the airstrip at Kokoda and keep it from the Japanese, thrusting south to the mountains of the Owen Stanleys. Second Battle of Kokoda saw a huge fight. 2 days Aussies fought, but they were in strife. Though they fought valiantly, their supplies were zero. Withdraw to the hills, they were ordered to go. But some of a company did not hear the news. That didn't sit well with old Jim and his views. So he stayed behind despite Japanese raids. Old Jim had to gather his fellow comrades. Alex Lockhead, Roy Neal and J.D. Mackay, Bill Spriggs and Bill Drummond fell in by the by. Tony Rue, old Harry Buckler and Larry Downs, Jim led them to safety from the battleground. Jim fought on at Isharava and Eora Creek, but his age caught him and he was too weak. So he had to trek back over the Owen Stanleys before he could go home to his loving family. When Jim got home he weighed just 7 stone. The poor man was nothing but skin and bone. The family nursed him and supported, of course, and son Wallace decided to join the Air Force. Jim fought gallantly against his enemies, the Turks, the Germans and the Japanese. But the tragedy of this tale, and there's one, old Jim couldn't save his very own own son. Wallace was a tail gunner in his bomber plane. Shot down by the Japs, things were never the same. But Jim at Kokoda saved lives, that's the truth. Oh, Jim was a hero, 8 men were the